School Board Trustee Danielle Ford is breaking her silence tonight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Trisha Keene.
And I'm Ty Quinones. Welcome to this special edition of 13 Action News. Now, earlier this week, Ford made headlines again when she used an expletive during a CCSD meeting.
And tonight, she sat down with 13 Action News anchor Jackie Kostick to discuss the incident and Ford's first several months as a trustee. Jackie.
Trisha and Todd, Danielle Ford is no stranger to controversy. She faced criticism and skepticism before she was even elected to the school board. And since being sworn in January, well, she's found herself on what she calls a learning curve. Danielle Ford is not afraid of criticism.
There's nothing that anybody can say to me that's gonna upset me because I am my biggest critic.
In her first 6 months as a CCSD trustee, Ford arguably faced the most criticism after using the word colored to describe black students.
And the other one is the safety of colored students.
Ford says it was an unfortunate case of misspeaking.
When I made my mistake and I kind of giggled, it was more like, oh my gosh, I'm here fighting for this and I said the wrong word and I offended the people I'm trying to help. And so I totally, felt super bad for anybody that I truly offended because I understand the historical context of it.
Ford said in the months prior to that board meeting and during it, she had made a point to discuss the disproportionate number of Black and Hispanic boys being suspended in the school system. She says she was also working with cultural sensitivity experts to modify trustee policies and push for greater diversity. Still, she says she takes responsibility for her words.
Totally take responsibility for it. It's my responsibility not to hurt other people's feelings still, if it's a legitimate reason why, So it was a learning experience, and there's been other times where I say things because people with ADHD are just very straightforward, and it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing.
It's that tell it like it is nature that Ford says got her elected in the first place.
Kind of seems like a measuring contest in a way at this point. The comment that I made about the measurement of genitalia was not a mistake. That was just me wanting to tell it like it is and not really caring and wanting to be like, this is dumb, okay, and say it in the most clear way that I could.
Ford took to Facebook Live Thursday night to say her ADHD can cause her to speak impulsively.
When we make mistakes, there needs to be more understanding. There also needs to be accommodations made.
One accommodation Ford says her psychiatrist suggests is sending a note to media outlets
that says, if you're going to report on any type of mistakes that Danielle Ford makes related to these symptoms that could be, to please consider also disclosing in that news report that she has ADHD. Otherwise, it's like saying trustee fell off a stage and forgetting to say that they are missing a leg,
So Ford says she hopes talking about her ADHD and pushing for accommodations will not only help her, but the students and staff in CCSD that may be dealing with it as well. And she went on to say there's really no amount of criticism she could face in this role that would make her not want to do it.
Right. So, yeah, hopefully we can move past this and get to the business of the school district, which is really first at hand.
Exactly. And she said that is what she's focusing on, and she doesn't want to be a distraction, but she's going to continue to tell it like it is as long as those things don't hurt people in the process.
Understood. Jackie, thank you so much.